Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. And today we are grinding up. Hello, Matman. You already want to see the deck? There it is. Don't worry, I got you. I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't pop up. Like, for example, that time it's not popping up. I really don't understand. Okay, there it is. MTG bot. It's kind of slow though. All right, this hand is amazing. This hand is amazing indeed. We will just curve out down to Vanguard. All right, opponent should probably just play Feather, which is a solid deck, pretty high variance. Just like Vampires too, though. Vampire is also very high variance deck. The deck really based on drawing Feather. If they don't draw Feather, they will likely just not do anything or just play a 2/2 for 2 that it's not very threatening. Don't even attack. That's weird. Why didn't attack? You should have definitely attacked here. They should have definitely attacked here. Alright. So because if they attack, it can't block. Like if they attack, you just take 2 damage and then they don't block. So if you remember what I told you about the no attack, no block. And now there's a situation of, do I want to lose 4 life to put a counter on this? I don't think so. I think my opponent is also playing an aggressive deck, so I don't think the 4 damage worth the counter. Also because the opponent can't kill these with a burn spell, so it's very likely that if they have a burn spell, they're just gonna kill this regardless. Good morning, Heisenberg. You finished my 4th color video. Yeah, the last match was bad, but the other matches were pretty entertaining. I remember recording that video in a very, very hot and tiring day by recording 2 videos. So I played pretty bad in both videos, but you know, it still went pretty well. Today and tomorrow I also need to record 2 videos per day because I'll leave on Thursday, and I gotta leave 4 videos. Two per week, 2 this week and 2 next week. So it's gonna be hard. All right, I'm taking this. This time around, I'm not gonna block him. This is haste, so I could attack last turn as well. And if they have reckless charge or whatever called reckless rage and kill the knight, it's okay. All right, now I need to draw swamp. Sometimes the Sanctum Seeker is like that, like double black with just 15 sources. It's, you know, actually it's kind of what Karsten said, but sometimes it's not enough. Yeah. Yep. That sucks. That indeed sucks. I could have attacked first and leave up the night mana, but I'm just afraid of my opponent just pumping this. So I'm just gonna attack with these 2 only. If I would have drawn Legion's Landing, then maybe I could have done it. But since my opponent is kind of tricky with this Sacred Foundry untapped, I'd rather not. They probably have like the... Yeah, I also just forgot to pay for Indestructible. So there's that. I should have definitely paid for Indestructible. I guess still have to waken up. How is Seeker working out overall? Does it have its place? What Seeker? Seeker of the Way? That's the only Seeker that I can remember. Alright, so yeah, obviously here missed the... Alright, go for Feather. Pretty bad thing. Imagine if I had another Adanto. Arg. Ain't that a Sanctum Seeker? That's a very bad draw. Alright, I'm gonna just lose this game now. My hand is super clunky, and I'll probably just lose. I don't know, I think my opponent was just that kind of guy that would have just shocked my Adanto Vanguard when I paid 4 life. So I would have paid 8 life and would have killed their thing. I would have had 2 Adantas and would have probably just won this game. But Sanctum Seeker. Oh, Citizen Seeker as well. Yeah, I mean, it's very good when you can cast it. It's like one of the few cards that you can gain value with soaring. Like, you can't really play the Hound of the Eye Tower. So I kind of feel like, you know, Sanctum Seeker is definitely fine this place. The problem is that the mana base in this deck sucks, you know? Like, the Feather deck has the same problem. Like, the mana base of the Feather deck is also bad, but they are playing Temple of Triumph. Whereas we're not playing Temple of Silence. I could actually play 1 Temple of Silence. I don't know. It's just that, Yeah, that mana base is of course like in a weird place. Good morning, everyone that are just coming in. I just fired off my stream. It's 9 in the morning. And yeah, Mango Stream is the same deck as yesterday. What I believe it's the best deck right now in Standard. What I believe yesterday just made us win a lot of games. Alright, so is this going to be lethal? It isn't. So if I draw a Sanctum Sea... What to say? No, it's not lethal. There's no way there's no way my hand is lethal, so I'll probably just dead on board here. Even if they draw Swamp, I should be dead. Yeah, again, pretty big like miss. Yeah, just overview of not paying 4-1 Diadanto. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede opponent. Looks like to be pretty slow. Alright, let's go for the next game where I'll board in Noxious Grasp looks to kill every creature, right? That's yeah. So Noxious Grasp is a great removal spell for the Feather deck. Plague Mare, it does kill Danto Vanguard. And it can't be blocked by white creatures, so maybe it's good enough. Definitely Duress. Alright, what do we want to cut? I don't think I want to cut any of these removal spell. I was gonna cut some small creatures. And maybe Sanctum Seekers. So basically what happens is this. So I'm gonna just write the sideboard down because I plan on writing an article. So today I'm gonna just write down every sideboard that I'm doing. So in this matchup I boarded in 4 Grasp and 4 Duress. And I boarded out 3 Sky Marcher. And the reason why I'm boarding out like this is because 2 Landing and 3 Seeker. The reason why I'm boarding out like this is that I'm basically behaving like a control deck where I want to just kill everything, just deal with everything, and then just eventually win with what I'm left. So I just want to have the Champion of Dusk regardless of how many vampires I have. I want to keep the Lord in because it works very well with Adanto through, like, you know, just through all the things. And like this is pretty bad against the 1-3. This is pretty bad against the 1-3. And the Sanctum Seeker is just probably a Lava Coil. That's my read. Plague Marism is for the mirror match. Hello, show. Good morning, or I guess good night, because you still are in Las Vegas. Yeah, the show that I know would never be awake at 9 a.m. So yeah, you must be staying away in Las Vegas. Yeah, Plague Mare is for the mirror. There's a lot of X1s in the mirror, and I really believe the mirror should be a very popular matchup because I think this deck is the best deck right now. It is still a high variance deck, but the more solid decks are not that good. Like Sultai and Esper Control are not that good. So yeah, I just believe that at this point we have like this. Wow, you're in Sweden? Okay. Okay. Will be a deck for 3 months. Yeah, I mean, that's why we're playing Standard. Otherwise, we would play other format. Also, you don't know about what's gonna be in the next set. I don't understand this. Like, will be a deck for 3 months. But if Kaya is the nothing in the sideboard, you mean the Planeswalker? Yeah, I can see that. Alright, so I do have a lot of removals, but though they have Danto Vanguard, which I can't kill. And maybe I feel a little bit stupid about my sideboarding now because I have literally 20,000 removals. Alright, I'll play Legion's Lieutenant and attack. And this will be 4 damage, regardless of if they attack or they block. Whereas if I just attacked here, we could have just traded 4 damage there. Whereas now my opponent is forced to take 4 damage. Yeah, Walker. Alright. What is for? Oh, for the mirror? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you doubt. I also doubt that, I don't know. Let me make a joke. Alright, I have this joke. Are you ready for this very powerful joke? No, I actually am not gonna say anything. Yeah, Mirror Mount Blue Flash. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna, after this game, I'm gonna check out your stream decker. Maybe I should have done it before the stream in case I wanted to change something. Our opponent went for a big attack. I'll just cast this down immediately because they have God's Willing right now. So I'm just gonna attack for 10 for 6. And I'm not ahead in this race because opponent just swung in for 8. But I'm fine. I mean, I have Mortify if they play Feather, if I draw land. Obviously, 2 Champion of Dusk are not helpful, but in this sideboard plan, the configuration, I have a lot of removal spells, so this is how I get back into value. Please Mythic Championship 4 is at the end of the month. So 26th, 28th of June. Sorry, July. But I'm gonna leave on Thursday because I need to practice with my team in Barcelona. Hello, Blonde Waifu. Play Simic Flash. No, I don't play Simic Flash. I don't think it's a good deck. Alright, Mango is very likely to be dead here. Very likely to be dead. If I had the land, I think I would have liked it to be alive, but right now I'm very likely to be dead. 22 lands and 5 drop is obviously something that you would never put in any deck, but we do have Sorin, so we kind of cheat on that. Alright, I'm just dead to anything, so just kill me. Just kill me, Mr. Servisan. Alright, so first game on the Mythic Ladder, and we got a loss. So that's unfortunate. These unfortunate but it looks like nothing killed us. So alright, there's that. But it did not kill us. So if they have nothing, I can just mortify this Adanto Vanguard and maybe win. Alright, yeah, I mean I still win if I have mortify. Land, please. Ooh. Alright, so I mortify the Dreader Arcanist and they're dead, right? Alright, they have Defiant Strike. If the other card isn't a good card, they're dead. Wow. Pretty good, pretty good. Dead exactly, too. That's pretty brutal. Thank you, Arit. It wasn't really a big deal. It was a 32 people tournament, but I was still happy. Still happy with it. Maybe we should have Plague Mare, because I kind of have no ways to deal with the Dant of Vanguard. I mean, I could deal with just by erasing it. Maybe just a couple. Something like this. Yeah, something like this is fine. At the end, there could be too many duresses. 4 could be too many duresses. At the end, if our opponent doesn't draw Feather, the Pump Spell or anything that are just super bad cards, so we are not afraid of those. Like, it's not like Mono Blue where like their spell actually matter. Sometimes the spell just don't do anything. Like, opponent just gave +1/+1, draw a card. Who cares? Yeah. Always need to practice with my foils, indeed. Alright, so we got Noxious Grasp, who kills the 2/2 and the 3/4, and we got Mortify that kills these plus the 1/3. So we still don't have ways to deal with the Dant of Anger, but we have the ways to deal with everything else. One of 6 cards, and they go Mountain Go. Mountain Go means to me that their mana base sucks, which is very often the case with that deck. I mean, this deck as well. 2 colors deck have very bad mana bases. 2 colors deck have way worse mana base than 3 colors deck in this format. So yeah. Alright, Mountain in place and Adanto Vanguard. Alright, it's unfortunate. I'm gonna attack because they can't block. I mean, it's just 1 damage. Alright, 1 damage gets through, and then I'm gonna play Dusk Legion Zealoth. It's a nice the Chapel. Looking to draw, probably, I don't know, Plaguemare? Lieutenant. Yeah, Lieutenant could be good. It did make us win last game. It did dealt, like, you know, a reasonable amount of damage. This one gains 1 life, which in these races is not something to just ignore. I'm not gonna block here. Blocking here is awful. You should never block here. Alright, what's this, ninjutsu? Oh, Fine Strike. I'm so used to ninjutsu these days because I'm practicing a lot of Modern Horizons draft. Try to keep the 2 Modern Horizons draft per day. Alright, I could have a shock, and I don't... I mean, actually, no, I can't. If they had a shock, they would have played in their turn, because this one gets pumped. So they clearly don't have a shock. They must have God's Willing or Defiant Strike, so yeah, we just attack for 4, and this one gets a counter end of turn. And I'll play a Tapland, or they have a shock. Not a fan of this play, but it's okay. Good evening. Which is your favorite paper carding collection? It's my favorite paper card in collection. I don't know, Black Lotus, I'm saying. Practicing for the Mythic Championship. Yeah. Not today on stream. Unfortunately, I can't because Wizard decided to make the Mythic Championship a different format. But whenever I'm off stream, yeah, that's the plan. Alright, I'm gonna go Noxious Grasp because the Mortify can also kill the 1/3, whereas Noxious Grasp can only kill Feather and the other guy. And I obviously don't care about, mana efficiency because my hand is just lands. Classic vampires. Either floods or screw, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm probably gonna lose because our opponent has exactly 4 lands, whereas you have 7. And usually in these games, whoever draws a reasonable amount of lands beats the one that either floods or screw. So, there's that. Alright, I pass. It's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, the Descent of Vanguard is just unkillable for me, which is awful. I'm gonna pump this Knight of the Ebon Legion. I don't care if they have Shock. If they have Shock, they have Shock. They would have probably played in their turn if they had Shock. I need to race here, and I'm not beating this Descent of Vanguard if I just attack with 1 and play scary. Also, I could gain a life and make them lose 4, which is actually a thing that can happen right now. It can happen right now, honestly. I can take 3 and then end of turn I can just grasp that. Sure, they could go God's Willing or whatever, but next turn they're actually dead on board if they make that play. So maybe I'm just gonna go Noxious Grasp right now. Yeah, if they go God's Willing, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, next turn I can pump this twice, and that'll be 8. Yeah, it'll be 9 damage. And this doesn't have to shock. Alright, I go Sheltering Light. That's fine. I mean, this Cry, I still gain a life, which is, it's not bad, right? I mean, it doesn't change anything right now, but it could change something if I draw, a gain life, another gain life effect. Alright, I'm gonna just double pump this Knight of the Ebon Legion. Yeah, I'm not scared here. Actually, it's not lethal. Probably miscounted. 5, 6, 3, 8. Yeah, it's 9. That's fine then. I'm not gonna pump. I'm gonna just play a Legion's Landing to play around some pump spell on the other side. I should have maybe not attacked with the Dusk Legion Zealoth. That's okay. Good morning, Chasm. Yeah, I'm gonna just play Legion's Landing, make a token and pass a turn. I should have not attacked with the Dusk Legion Zealoth. Incoming raid? How do you know? Nice. Always nice to read some raid. Alright, this is risky now. Okay, they killed that, so it's not that risky. Now I kind of regret not having pump twice, but that's okay. I mean, they are on 4 with this was Mortify on their Descent of Vanguard. They could have more like Sheltering Light and such. Let me just make sure I have the audio set up this time. Because yesterday I got a raid and it was kind of... Yeah, it should be good. Alright, they're attacking here. That's weird. You can trick them with Mortify, Baffling, and to have a 3/3. Oh, I didn't think about that. Thank you, Ivan Lolo. I definitely did not think about that. Alright, so they must have another, like, indestructible trick. I think I'm gonna go no block here. I got a 3, but next time I'm gonna gain a life. So I can go up to 4. Oh, Champion of Dusk. So if I attack, I can't put the Champion of Dusk. But then I go down to 1, and I die to a shock. Do I want to die to a shock? I don't think I want to die to a shock. So I'm gonna do like this, guys. I'm gonna attack for 1, put him down to 3, and then I can mortify this Baffling again since Ivano Lolo just remembered us. So I got a block here, and then I just end of turn kill the 3/3 and attempt to win. Because if you kill the Mortify, you get a 3/3. So yeah, very cool play. Did not think about Mortify that way. If you remember, we had the option of playing Noxious Grasp and Mortify. The only thing I thought was, alright, Mortify can go on a 1/3, the Better Arcanist, but no, Mortify can also go on the Baffling Gate. I totally forgot about that. Alright, I think this could actually be the play that will make us win the game. I think their hand must be like Sheltering Light and something else. Hopefully it's just one of these two like bad cards, like Sheltering Light and God's Willing, that you would never play in your deck, but since you have Feather in your deck, you go like, alright, I need to play those bad cards. What is that? What is that, Van Soul? Alright, I'll... they pass. Interesting. The token is Trample, right? Yeah, I'm still gonna make the same. I'm still gonna make the same play. Is this a Feather deck? My opponent? Yes, it is. Alright. We got a token. We untap. We drew Sorin. They're on 3 life. I'm gonna attack with all. Because if I attack with all, this Legion's Landing will trigger. So we can just make a vampire and they shoot it. And they explode. Alright, good game. Wow, we won game 2 where I thought we would have lost. And this game was also very close. Pretty cool games here. To finish on exactly number 500. It's a very good game to just start the stream with. And, yeah, I mean, we are on a 13-2 streak with this deck. Today I'm gonna write down all the sideboard plan that I'm doing today. Because I plan on writing an article for Channel Fireball either today or tomorrow. Andrea, have you tried clicking the cats a lot? I don't have a cat. My opponent has cats, so I don't think that happens. Also, and if that's the case, I really don't care. Like, that's just something that, I don't know, why people are obsessed with this, like, pretty bad thing. Phil Lesh, thank you. Feather deck can be difficult to navigate. I mean, it's not really difficult if you draw a pump spell and you don't draw Feather. There's very little to be difficult. Alright, this deck also has the habitude of, I don't even know if habitude is a thing, to just draw to mulligan a lot. This deck is very high variance. Very high variance. One of the, yeah, you know, among with Feather and other decks, one of the most high variance deck in the format. Alright, I'm gonna definitely get rid of Legion's Landing and probably just Champion of Dusk. I'll try to curve out, actually, you know what, I'm not gonna get this. I'm gonna just get rid of both 1-drops. I do have a lot of 1-drops in my deck, so I can't draw them. And Champion of Dusk might be one of the few cards that get us back into the game, either by drawing the multiple lands or just by drawing Soaring. So I think removing Champion of Dusk here, it's pretty bad. I mean, I could get super punished by just drawing another champion and just being the mulligan. Or Sanctum Seeker, yeah, that's also another way to punish us. But I only have, you know, 6 other expensive cards and a lot of cheap cards.
In some cases, look at the look on Reed's face there, he can't quite believe what's happening to him here. That's got to become a meme at some point.
Thank you, Cam6969. 7 months in a row, my friend, and as you might know, we're streaming for 7 months, so 7 months in a row is the maximum of months you can subscribe to my channel. So Cam6969, definitely one of the few who has done the thing, who has the accomplishment to be a Mango supporter. Alright, put it with a very good curve since our deck doesn't have that many removal spell. Chances of winning this game are not great. Yeah, we either mulligan. Yeah, it's okay. They also have Chain Wheeler. That's fine. We're gonna just go to game 2 very quickly. It's okay. We mulligan to 5. I'm not really pretending to win in every game, you know. So let's write sideboard plan against Mono Red. Plague Mare. I don't know. Duress. I don't know. Oh my God. RDD Spark is in my sideboard for this matchup. It's pretty rough if that's the case. You made a modern deck that has a buy versus black-green deck. I'm very glad to read that. Congratulations. Congratulations. Alright. I'll sideboard out probably just 1 Champion of Dusk, no more, because I need those. Maybe I should not sideboard out any of these. Just sideboard out Dusk Legion Zealoth. Usually you sideboard out the Danto, but this deck has a Danto into Soaring, so I don't really want it yet. So yeah, I'm gonna go like this, I think. I don't think I want Plague Mirror, I don't think I want Duress. Just sideboarding out 2 Dusky Boy for 2 D-Spark. Gideon coming against the Reclamation deck and Control decks. +2 D-Spark, -2 Dusk Legion Zealoth. We are you want Soaring, Sanctum Seeker, and Adanto, basically. Yes. Yes. Like, if we had a 2-2, obviously it would have been good, but if we had a 1-drop on turn 1, it would have dealt more damage along the way, alright? Again, I've been beat blue-green decks the whole time yesterday with this deck. Rather easily. Now I really want to see how I sideboarded, because I want to write them down. So I boarded out, well, 4 Lieutenant, and then what else did I board out? 2 cast, I think I boarded out 2 cast down, and 2 Legion's Landing. That's what I boarded out. Yeah. Alright, we're just a very aggressive deck with Duress, so we're very favoriting this matchup. Yes, yes, this is my favorite deck, as I said on Twitter, and it's the deck that I believe is pretty good. Yes, I believe they're very good. Yes, yes, yes. All right, this end is not great, but we're on the draw, and I have a turn one two punch, and I'm missing a planes, of course, and that is why this deck sometimes is not good, and why maybe this deck is not the best deck right now, but because their mana base is bad. I just have 15 sources per type, which is definitely not enough. I got super lucky to draw planes there, and not get a game. What do you think of Simic Flash? I don't like it. I don't like it. But again, I don't like a lot of decks. Alright, opponent just mulligan to 5 and top 2 lands on turn 2 and 3. Whenever creatures at the battlefield, cry 1. Because yeah, I don't know. Don't play this card. I don't know why it's in the deck. Alright, come on, let's draw Sorin to finish this game. What's the worst matchup for this deck? I mean, we lost 2 in a row against Red. So there could be a bad matchup. Alright, opponent on top of playing 2 mulligans, also they're taking their time to make their play here. Naya Feathers, chat is suggesting. Alright, fair enough. Always happy to play against Feather. Alright. I could pump this, but I think I'd rather just go Legion's Landing. That just looks to me more damage. Also, I could play a creature that I can cast down end of turn. Attacking for 4, which means that the Knight of Diablo Legion will get a counter. Is Mono Blue back? I mean, opponents play with it against me. Alright, 4 lands. Now this can start making work. They can play Feather with protections up. Funnily enough, the mana base for green, it's kind of better than the mana base for... Alright, I can't cast that down, so because this is a legendary. Yeah, it's not really just Chin World. It's just Rana with Stimkin. Rana with Stimkin is a very good card, and this deck has very few removal spells for it. Yeah, I guess it's fair to assume that you're right. Okay, I kind of just want to attack with all here. Attack with all and play Sanctum Seeker. I'll lose the Legion's Lieutenant. Or maybe I should just attack just with the Knight of the Diablo Legion. Opponents can't really block it unless they have the card that gives indestructible. At which point I would need to pay. I would need to pay 3. But this is a hard turn. I think what I'm doing here is just attack with a Knight and see what they do. Yeah, they have the indestructible trick. Yeah, that's very bad because now they're gonna draw 2 cards, and I just lost the turn here. Oh, God's willing. Yeah, God's willing the same. Yeah, I'm gonna probably lose again. The Feather deck, I said it multiple times. It varies from being a good deck when they draw Feather and a very bad deck when they don't. So I'm more likely to just lose the game, but it's not gonna be because of the Seasons of Growth or anything that they play afterwards. It's gonna be because of the Feather card. Okay. This card, of course, making so that all their spell does a lot. So it's okay, you know, it's fine. We're gonna lose to the Feather card, but hopefully in next games we will they will not draw Feather, or we just draw a removal spell and we win. We did play against Feather earlier and it was close. It was close. All right, Kaya. Let's not do anything once again. I believe. D-Spark is not good. Plaguemare does deal with... yeah, I'm gonna just sideboard like this. Which is the way I sideboarded earlier. Boarded out Sanctum Seeker and Champion of Dusk. I shouldn't board out Champion of Dusk. I think boarding out Sanctum Seeker is fine. Especially because they're boarded in the Lava Coil almost 100%. Maybe I should sideboard out. I should keep all the Champion of Dusk. I would love to have the confidence of people like you ready to rock. That says Esper is the only way to go now. I would love to just, you know, be that sure about things. Teach me how to do it. To give a bit of prediction for this stream, I should ask now. What do you think about the feather deck? I I think that it's a deck. I mean, I just said it multiple times, so it's okay. Mango, how is it going, my friend? It's going well. We are 551 ranked, playing against a very high variance deck, which is the feather deck, with a high variance deck, which is vampires. When does Kaya come in? I would say against decks with 1-drops. How is Mono Blue in the meta right now? I don't know. I've never played Mono Blue in my life, and I don't plan to play it. But some people like it. That's as much as I can tell you. Alright, this curve is pretty much the nuts. I mean, it's not really the nuts because we have nothing to put into play with Sorin, but I've been missed the curve of 1, 2, 3. I haven't done it yet, and it's passed like almost 1 hour, so I'm very happy that it finally happened. So you guys love for me to answering all the questions that you can think of. Unfortunately, I don't have all the answers, so I don't know how's the matchup against John Dinos versus Red Deck Win. I've never played any of these two decks, so my mind says that John Dinos is favorite. Headed to the GP this weekend in Denver. Would this be your go? Yes, this would be my best deck. I'm planning on writing an article right now for it. All right, opponent managed to deal pretty well this turn. I'm gonna cast down this dude and play a knight. I'm gonna cast down the Paradise Druid, honestly, but I just don't want them to scry again. This card is reasonably fine when they scries. Arcanist with Reckless Rage in the bin. Tap land and passing up the turn, most likely. Alright, I'll attack with probably everything. If they trade here, I'll let it go. If they trade here, I'll let it go. If they block here, I'll pump. They're on 9. They have started to think about their... I'm gonna put the stop in upkeep and play the Mortify on the Dreadhorde Arcanist. And the reason why I'm doing that, it's because if they have a combat trick, they need to play it in their turn, so they have 1 less mana. You've been playing a version of Simic Manipulations. Yeah, I like Simic Manipulation a lot. What is the key to a successful life? I don't know, I'm very happy with my life. My key was to just get lucky at the card game that I liked, and that brought me happiness in life. I think that Esper is a good deck with a great choice of accepting metagame. I disagree. I don't think Esper is that good. I've never liked Esper Hero. I think that deck is very similar to the Feather deck. And Esper right now is not good because there's just too many Planeswalker floating around. Alright, I don't feel like pumping here. They could just have a combat trick and just blow off my things. I'm just gonna play a down to Vanguard. Don't let your girlfriend hear that cards give you happiness and not her. Yeah, you are totally right. I shouldn't have said that maybe. But I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Missing lethal. If opponent has 2 cards in hand and 5 lands, it's not called missing lethal, okay? Because they can have anything, and missing lethal is only when your opponent stopped out with 2 cards in hand. That is, with 0 cards in hand. That is, then you can call missing lethal. But if your opponent has 5 mana and 7 cards in hand, you can just play around things, okay? So this is the card game Magic the Gathering. It's not Hearthstone, any other card game where your opponent can interact with you in your turn. I don't know if you've ever tried. I'm joking. Don't worry. Our opponent drew Season Growth, which it was an amazing card as you could ever saw there. Alright, I'll board this in back because I'm gonna draw. And I'm going like this. Play against Capitan CZ, which is a bulk rare that I see very often in the Modern Horizons draft that I'm doing daily. Oh yeah, I love BBD. I love that he's winning. I just disagree. You know, it's very good. So Mangu, you're saying this Vampires deck is GP worthy. I mean, yesterday we went 12-2, which, you know, might not mean anything, but I did lose to 2 mono red in a row, which kind of makes me now doubting my choices. I'm gonna try a little bit more. Maybe it's not worthy, but I'm definitely not surprised if Vampires makes the top 8. Alright, what do you want to cut? Probably Dusky Boy. This is just not a good card. Alright, we got Noxious Grasp, which does not kill many things, but it does kill Feather. So I felt the need to sideboard this in. Alright, I don't have a removal spell, a creature curve, which I'm very happy with. Oh, they also have the classic gate mana base, Sanpetal Grove into Rootbound Crag. Very happy to see these 3 color deck getting punished. What is this difficult about the mono red matchup? Runaway Steamkin is a very powerful card, and we did not manage to kill it in any of our games, and because of that, we got defeated very soundly. Cardboard doesn't work. Oh yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, Cardboard Life is not working today. Check out that Arena is starting and running. Maybe I should restart it. They just end for mono red matchup? Alright, yeah. Yeah, Cardboard Life is not working. That's bad. Alright, let me message Mr. James H. He's the janitor of this app, and he's making sure that things work properly. Alright, opponent now can just go off with Feather plus protection, and I'll probably lose because I have just bad cards into play. When I have Feather just feels terrible. Yeah, it's okay. I mean... Alright, now I kind of regret having not maybe shocked myself to go Noxious Grasp, but it's next turn I still don't have anything to do. Yeah, I would have loved just to be shocked. Who is the opponent? I don't know who is the opponent. I don't know every nickname on Magic Arena. Alright, I don't know this card, and unfortunately on Arena, it's not high technology enough to just show you how this card. Alright, he doesn't attack, which means the Noxious Grasp will take care of it, and the opponent goes down to, I don't know how to count, 8 probably. Bellhound? No, definitely not Bellhound. I think this deck does not have the sources to play Bellhound. Alright, can I draw a land for my champion, please? I don't know if this figure is actually the answer. And also just don't... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see a little bit more. We might just, get slightly unlucky in that matchup. It might just be that the matchup super poor, though. Alright, we got Plague Mare, though, here. Bam. Take that Partis Druid. You have X-Proof? I don't care. Thoughts on Prize Unreal for this deck? I think Mortify is better. Mortify can kill Frenzy, as well as other enchantment like Prize Unreal, for example. Alright, this one can get blocked by white creatures, which could be relevant in this matchup. It looks like they have a lot of white creatures. Alright, that's a red creature, though. Okay, let's attack with all and play his landing. If I attack with all, though, they can flashback something, but they also take 2 damage down to 4. So I think I'm happy with this attack. A lot of people like Legions, and I'm personally not a fan of it. It's not a sorcery, right? It's a sorcery, and it only targets carded, or like, it's just a 2-mana disfigure that sometimes you can get value off of it, but it doesn't look to me like a very good card. True land, yeah. We also cut the Champion of Dusk. We played 3 post sideboard. Oh, sorry, on the draw. On the play, I had 4. Alright, they go Domri Ambush. Wow, this is amazing now. Oh my god. Opponent pump their Arcanist, and now we'll flashback the Domri Ambush. Boom! Boom! Look at this. I don't board in Plague Mare against ramp. I board in Plague Mare against aggressive deck. Alright, please, just give me a swamp. I'll probably just lose regardless now, because opponent is going to Domri Ambush take it again. Ah! Alright. Alright, if I draw Sorin, I win, though. So they go to 2 here. Come on. I'm very close to just... I mean, I don't die because I'm on 20, so I have more turns. Knight Hebon doesn't do well in this deck. I mean, what do you like for me to answer? I'm playing 4 Knight of the Ebon Legion. In your opinion, which is the strongest among the old mono red? I don't know. I've never played mono red. I guess the mono red that won the Open must be good. Why is Mortify better than Conclave Tribunal? Mortify can kill other stuff, like enchantment, for example. Conclave Tribunal makes you not attack. This deck doesn't really swarm. This deck is not like this deck doesn't really swarm too much. All right, let's get our champion in the house. This deck doesn't swarm too much, you know. You just don't play that many creatures, and the creatures are reasonably large. Like you don't want to tap your Adant of Anger. You want to attack with it. Okay, this is not like tokens. You think Kikar Wine's Fury is remotely standard playable? I don't even know what a card does, so I believe it's not. But you know, a lot of people love to play different cards, like Seasoned Grow. So anything is playable basically. Alright, so they went for Sheltered Light, and they pass here. And I think we got this. Alright, they are on 1 life, so... If they play Sheltered Light, though, it must mean that they have another burn spell, right? Protection spell, right? Or they would have never played Sheltered Light. What do you guys think? I think that is a fair assessment. So I'm just gonna go Champion of Dusk and pass the turn. They must have another combat trick, so I don't want to go cast down. So we draw 3 cards, we miss the land drop, and we pass the turn. Yeah, my thoughts is that I don't really like Blue-Green Fish. That is my thought about it. That deck has been, whenever I played against it, I don't think I've ever lost to that deck. Whenever I played against it, it was pretty clunky. You know, I was just jamming. Like those decks is like Mono Blue. If you are playing Afraid, the deck is good because your opponent doesn't play stuff. Because they play around things. But if you don't play Afraid, you just jam, you know, you're gonna draw Negate against the deck with Creature, or Essence Scatter against the deck with Control, or just draw Syncopate on the draw, or, you know, just draw pretty bad cards overall. Yeah, I missed Lethal. Yes. I played around cards, so I did miss Lethal if they didn't have it. If they didn't have a Shelter, I missed Lethal. Oh, we could die here. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. I give this protection. I'm gonna block with everything. Just gonna jam everything onto it. Porca boy, I'm dead. I'm just dead. What are your thoughts on being dead? What are your thoughts on ley lines? They're pretty expensive cards, so you should be happy to open them in paper. Alright. Is a Mango dead here? How likely is that the Mango is dead? Trample. What are your thoughts on being dead? So if I block like this, everything dies. Alright? I lose everything. Chat, tell me how should I block here? So if I block like this, they go protection, and they go like, you know? If I block like this, or maybe even better, if I block like this, oh wait, like this. I block like this. What's the worst that can happen? Nothing, right? There's nothing that bad that can happen. Even if they give protection, I only take 8 damage. Gerd is a sorcery. +4/+2 they can't cast because they're playing. Oh, the 4 damage, and then they trample over and they deal me exactly 12. I see. Thank you. Oh wait. So if I block like no. Yeah. So I kind of need to block like this, and then what do I do though? Yeah, I don't think I want to die this game. I think I'll always win in this game. I think I will win this game, so let's just play it safe. They for sure have the protection, or they don't. Or I'm very happy I played like this. I'm very happy I played that. Yeah, longest block I've ever seen because we played around stuff. Alright, so let's duress them. Discard a Reckless Rage. Yeah, I know his creature, but their creature has trample. So alright. They're on 1 life. I'm on 6 life. Let's play Dusky Boy. So we played around stuff, and I'm happy with that. Honestly, I'm happy to have played around stuff. I don't want to. I mean, I feel that this game we were just so much ahead that I didn't want to do that. They did not flashback. They did not play this under 8-8. That must have been a mistake. If they do that, I'm not in a great shape. Actually, just lose if they play this card properly. All right, Mango win. I think they drew protection card after. No, I mean I drew them, so they didn't drew that after. Can somebody post Steamer Elementals? No, because I don't know. Is Mecha Majors? Why is Mecha Majors just working on Wizard? Also, they're on a Twitter. They do. Mecha Majors is working on Wizard. They could never post decks. I believe so. I don't know why people start saying Michael Majors. Opponent missed lethal. Alright, you go first. Yeah, this one's definitely mulligan. Alright, this one's awful. I'll keep it. Let's draw. Let's draw deck. Sorin. The thing. The Sorin Imperious Bloodlord. Impossible Criminal. Land. Land. We kept the 6. That obviously is not good, but if I draw Sorin, maybe I can get it. Ooh, opponent's playing Mardu, Dante Vanguard. Nice. I'm playing lands. Deck. You wanna see the deck? There it is. You get the deck. Andrea, what are your opinion about Sanctum Seeker? It is probably the weakest card of the deck. This, even though you need some expensive cards to make your Sorin good. But yeah, I could see cutting like one of them for an Ajani or something. But sometimes it's problematic to a double white for Ajani, so I don't mind cutting it. Our opponent's playing Sorin. It's very annoying to lose to Sorin, but you know, sometimes it happens. I just exchange 4 damage instead of just taking 3. Actually, it doesn't really make sense because they're gonna gain 5 life here, so exchanging damage doesn't matter. So I'd rather me to save a life and make them not lose 4. If it was a normal race without Sorin, then I would have just traded and take and exchange it for damage. Hello, Jakamandib. Yes, this is best of 3 magic. Alright, can I draw something good? No, I cannot. If it was best of 1, we would have never been flooded. Because best of 1 is fixing hand and you'll never get unlucky. Which is great, honestly. Alright, let's attack their awful Planeswalker. Worst card in the set. Did nothing. And pass the turn. Would 4 mana Sorin be good in Suburb? No, this card is the worst card in Standard right now. Is Cardiff broken? It is. It is broken currently. I messaged James H. Ooh, but didn't answer. Alright, Sorin keeps on doing anything, and sacrifice a creature. Yeah, this is not a very unplayable card. Alright, deck. Let's not lose against these 2 cards, please. Please, let's not lose against these 2 cards. I would hate if such thing happens. Alright. So I'll play double Lutein. And then attack. Hello, Andrea. Which deck will be playing in Barcelona? Probably humans, but I'm gonna practice more and I will know more in the next days. So I have a 6/6. I kind of want to kill Sorin. Could attack with both. I have a lot of blockers back, so I think I'm actually going for this plan. Champion is good at back, though. Yeah, I'm gonna just attack only with one. I think this is the best deck right now. I definitely do not think so, no. I've never liked Nexus, and I will not start in liking it right now. I'm gonna just pay 4 life here. Why kill Sorin if he's the worst card in the set? Just ignore it. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't mean that... What this Planeswalker has done, like, you don't have to think about, sure, this card was reasonable. But imagine if this card was in a Ajani. Opponent would have pumped their creature in a large amount of, a lot. And they would have probably won the game. If this card was, I don't know, a 4/4/4/4, they could have attacked into my Champion of Dusk last turn. So this card just did nothing for their game plan. They just pinged me 3 times, and they paid 4 for doing that. And just gained, I don't know, 6 life. Alright, I'm on 3 life. I just play this and get a Serious Blessing. Just in case I lose a lot of creatures and I lose a Serious Blessing. I mean, you guys can see why it's doing anything. If you don't see it, then it's your fault. Like, I understand that's a joke, but I'm trying to make you, I'm trying to make you better.
In some cases, look at the look on Reed's face there. He can't quite believe what's happening to him here. That's got to become a meme at some point.
Thank you, Insolent D. Alright, we'll keep on attacking Sorin. I don't think I want to expose these two, but maybe I should. Thank you, Insolent D. Welcome to the stream. The attack of these also is reasonable. So I'm making a token end of turn. So I'm gonna have a lot of blockers. The problem with attacking with this is that if they go... Because I can't really pay 4 life with this because I'm on 3 life. So it's an attack with this, yes. I believe there will not block for it. Alright, Sorin has died. And then hopefully our opponent will die as well. And again, if they had played any 4-drop, like Ajani, like the most obvious comparison between Sorin is Ajani. When I played Ajani, I would have 100% lost this game. Alright, that's another Sorin. Alright, what's now? They can reanimate a 2/2, or they can pick me up down to 2 life. And then I can die to shock. Alright, they reanimate the 2/2, that's fine. And attack with all. Okay. Not a fan of this attack with all. I'm very much a fan of not attacking with my creatures last turn. So, let's block all these things. And pass priority. If they pump one of these District Legionnaire, all my creature die. Alright, yes. So all my creature die right now. Sorin gain 20 life. But you don't win a magic by gaining life. You don't understand that. I mean, it's fine. If you guys don't want to understand it, it's okay. I don't mind. But this game is not decided between the life gain. Okay? Yeah, Sorin could have gained a lot of life, but opponent was aggressively attacking us, and we curved out 1 drop into 5 drop, okay? So we definitely had a pretty bad draw. I mean, it's fine. Whatever. Okay, so, I could play Champion of Dusk, lose 4 life. Go to 2. Okay, unfortunately, I can't play Sanctum Seeker because I don't have land. I'll play Legion's Land. I'll play Legion's Land. And then I'll attack Sorin and face. Like, in this game, we're very much ahead, but why we're much ahead? Because, I mean, obviously, they got mana flooded, but, I mean, also because we play Champion of Dusk. This card is pretty good. But also because we didn't play 2 Sorin, I don't care about being a 2 life. That's the problem. Point is a 24 on 2, but... I mean, I could die to shock now. That'd be pretty brutal if it happens, but... Alright, so we attack with all. I keep the new Adanto. And then I'll play a tap land. And I'll play an Adanto. Yeah, I would have had more life indeed. So I see if they have to draw a shock. They draw another Sorin. That's very, very funny. But it's okay. So, they ping me. And they pass the turn. Alright. And you guys can see now how much life total is important. And by how much total, and by that I mean how much it's not important. Opponent, I just want to, like, why a stream, Why Andrea Mengucci is streaming? Because it's sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. That's true. If Wizards wouldn't have paid me for streaming, I would have probably not streamed. Why is Mango streaming after, more than 10 hours, more the contract? Because I enjoy it. But why do I enjoy it? I enjoy it because a lot of people just say, hey Mango, I like your stream, you teach me this, you teach me that. Okay? I'm not like pretending to be like super smart and you are just stupid, because that's not true. But I just want to teach you the few things that I know, which one of them is just identify which card is good, which card is bad. Sorin, whatever it's called, is really bad. It's incredibly bad. It's just the worst card ever. Opponent played 3 copies, being ahead on board because they curved out 2-drop into 3-drop into Sorin, into Planeswalker, alright? A normal Planeswalker would have won that game because we did nothing, okay? We did literally nothing. And we'll still won the game. It's not Bonkers Limited, it's Unplayable Limited too. That's when I realized how bad it is in Standard, when I played in Limited. Alright? So, I just want to teach you this. And that is the end of this thing. Alright, so we're playing against what is it when we're playing against? I don't know. Kaya. I really don't know what my opponent's playing. What even boarded in? I boarded Black Mare, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna just board out 2 Dusky Boy. Like, everyone had eyes and saw how bad was Sorin. Or Sorin gained, like, the opponent played 3 Sorin and lost the game, where they were ahead. Why do you play Kaya, though? It's awful. I'm trying it. It's probably very bad, yes. Some people said that it was good for them, so I'm trying it. Yes, it does literally nothing. That's what it does. It does nothing. You played it. Sometimes you can't even play it. If your opponent has a creature, you don't have a creature, you can't even play it. The Pressman for 1 Legion's Landing. Just one more 1-drop. Skymarch Aspirant probably is the best replacement. I don't like Vona, no. Vona, when it comes to play, doesn't do anything. I don't like cards that come into play and don't do anything. You have to untap with her for it to do something. That's why I don't like it. Alright. I think I'm gonna go Sorin, -3, and play Sanctum Seeker. I don't mind if her opponent has a way to kill my Sorin. It did a lot, which is just basically Lotus Pedaling the Sanctum Seeker into play, as well as making my opponent do some attacks into it. If they ever moves her from a Sanctum Seeker, that's fine. I'm still happy with what Sorin did. Alright, attacking Sorin, which might mean that they have a combat trick that make them go through the Sanctum Seeker, but I'm still going to block here. If they have like a shock, I don't mind. If they have Sheltering Light combat trick, then it's okay. They did play, 2 cards onto that, and I have now Mortify to kill it. So that is why I decided to go for that curve. Texas is too slow. I mean, it's not too slow. I played on turn 3 here, and last game he made us win the game, and it's against Nexus, it was very good. Alright, so once again, like, if you see this exchange, it was insanely good, because we played Sorin, and Sorin exchanged it for a card, but we also got a Sanctum Seeker into play. So we are heavily winning this race here. I mean, our opponent deck is not good, so we're winning, but other than that, you are seeing the power of these cards. Alright, I have nothing else to tell to the person that still says I like Sorin, okay? It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. You guys can do whatever you want at this point. Alright, and the reanimate play is of course reasonable, but it is the same play as a Johnny. Of course now you gain 10 life, but they're just dead on board. I'm probably just dead on board already, but it's okay. When I think about Simic Flash, I think it's a very like situational deck. Sometimes it's very good, sometimes it's just not particularly good. Yeah, I have not drawn Diablo Knight. I mean, I don't drive my own draws. Yeah, the Carbo Life plugin is not working. I apologize. It's just not working. It says logs file not found. I don't know what to do, and yeah. Restart MTGA. Sure. I mean, not now, but next turn I can. Yeah, the example is when you have some counters that don't counter some stuff. Alright, this sounds great. I did put at the bottom a land, sorry, a 1-drop there because I don't care of curving out 1-drop. I want to curve out Soaring the champion into Sanctum Seeker. Alright. Sometimes you have Essence Scatter and you play against Spell. Sometimes you have Negate and you play against Creature. Sometimes you Syncopator on the draw. Sometimes, I don't know, you just don't draw the thing that makes your deck just work properly. Alright, this curve is just amazing, and it's one of the deck. That's one of the reason why I love this deck. It's because you can go Soaring to Champion of Dusk and then Sanctum Seeker. This is really, really good. Alright, attacking might be risky because if they go Lava Core, they can kill my Soaring. So maybe I should have not attacked. If you play versus just Sky Sweepers, no, I don't know what that deck is. Alright, Domri Ambush will kill the Planeswalkers, and the tutor for a creature. Alright. Unfortunately, we did draw many lands, but hopefully the curve that we did is enough to just deal the last points. I mean, 3-mana Planeswalker is OP right now because we have a shell with Ixalan. We don't know if it's gonna be good after rotation. Bloodthirsty Aerialist, it's another situational card. Sometimes you gain life, sometimes it's just a 2-3 flyer, so that's why I'm not a fan of it. Alright, I have this cast down, which is cool. Because this turn I'm going to attack with all. Do flip my landing. And put them under a clock here. They're very likely just double block one of my Sanctum Seeker and just going to cast down the other. So they go to 5 and they have a Sanctum Seeker plus many elementals in play. Many vampires in play. Alright, so they go to 6. And do I want to put a flyer? Yes, I'll put a flyer here. Because I've seen this Blessing, so this flies. And this attacks for 3 thanks to the Sanctum Seeker. As you can see, the Sanctum Seeker is just dealing dealing damage. Dealing important damage. This deck might sometimes have trouble dealing the last point of damage. Yeah, the vampires beat Simic Flesh, yes. Nissa is a plague. It's not a plague if you play an aggressive deck. And you go under it. Yesterday we did defeat every single red deck we played against. Yeah, you have to run Hive of the Tower, I agree, yes. Alright, opponent's playing a lot of things that will probably just fight my Skymarch Aspirant. And now I can see the game slipping away. Opponent curved out very well, despite being on the draw and us curving out very good. I could see us losing the game now. Mono red? No, mono red. I mean, we did lose to mono red earlier with this deck. Alright, we need to draw another Sanctum Seeker and win the game. We played 3 Sanctum Seeker, so that is our only out at this point. Or Soaring. Yeah, Soaring wins the game as well. So we do have 5 outs. Soaring and the other one. Also, having a 3-4 means that I can block. Actually, I don't, because these are 4-3. Yep. So I'm taking 11 damage here. I can't block with any of these because I need 3 vampires next turn to trigger these 3 times and then leave myself the out of top deck in either Soaring or Sanctum Seeker. Alright, Soaring. Yes! Oof. Alright, and you can see why, a lot of people had troubles at questions about Sanctum Seeker. And, it's just direct damage. It's just direct damage. This deck needs sometimes direct damage to just finish off. Just finish off the game. Alright, so playing against... Definitely have Noxious Grasp in. No, because I would have made a token which is Legion's Landing and then played Sorin and sacrificed that token. Alright, so my assumption says that I should only sideboard in Noxious Grasp. I don't think I want these Spark, nor these other cards. So I'm boarding now some cheap creatures. Usually cheap creatures are bad in this matchup. So far today we've only lost 2 mono red, 2 times though. Alright, that's a keep. Llanowar Elf. That's always the most scary start you can face in Standard these days. Yeah, Vampire Hell Rider, yes. Yeah, we boarded in 4 Noxious Grasp. The deck list is here. Our opponent's warmed. Opponent's warmed out. If I play a Legion's Lieutenant, it's right or bad. I think I'm just gonna go cast down on this and just, I don't know, just hope they don't have much. Yeah, not this figure. Favorite sport? I'm not a fan of football, but I do play in. I live on the beach, and we do play some beach sports like soccer, tennis, for example, or beach volley. I'm pretty bad in beach volley, but I'm okay in soccer, tennis. I think it's not a sport that's very much known. They would probably just play only in this area. It's weird that I didn't. Yeah, I should probably just pump this more. Alright. Yeah, I just don't have much, so I'm probably gonna lose. Yeah, I beat a lot of these elemental decks. Alright, this game is gonna be... I'm very much done in this game. I did... Not even flooded, I just drew weak cards. I don't think I want Plague Mare. I mean, they have Llanowar Elf and the other guy, and the part of this druid. Maybe Plague Mare is good enough. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, this deck, of course, has some cards that if you don't own the excellent rares, it's kind of bad to just craft them, because they will rot out in 3 months. But I believe that still 3 months is plenty. If you play Magic every day, I think it might be worth it. I think this deck is very good. Like, look at this curve. Look at this curve. This curve is amazing. With a land, we're gonna easily beat any deck in the format. How can you improve the red matchup? I don't know. Sorry, I just played 2 match. I want to see more of this. I want to see more of it. I'm not sold on it being very bad. All right, let's get a land and then the game ends. Let's get a land and the game ends. Game ends on the spot with a land. There's no way I can lose the game with a land. Land. Alright. Yeah, I mean, Nexus is good, but I just don't like it, but... Alright. Domri Ambush. Okay, I mean, could have gone much worse. Alright, they also don't have a land, and that's nice. Can I have a land? Land? See. And now I want to say the game is over. We go Ancestral Recall. This card is just unfair. Whenever I see 3 copies of this card, I'm always, this is just the best card in the game. Champion, sorry, in the deck. Sorin is better, and probably Dante Vanguard is better. Let's put in the 3rd place, Champion of Dusk. Without Champion of Dusk, I think this deck... Yeah, Simic Flesh definitely does well against Nexus. It has counters. Simic Flesh struggles against the aggressive decks, like Mono Red or White Weenie or Black, all Vampires. But it's obviously good against the combo decks or the control decks. Because they have, like, fewer spells. Yeah, you can't kill my Sorin. It did what it had to do already. Okay, speak a little Spanish. I mean, I live with Javier a lot. Like, I... Actually, next in 2 days, I'm gonna go to Barcelona. To Barcelona, Spain. To hang around with Javier and some teammates and his parents. And we're just gonna, I guess, speak in Spanish among other things. 6 mana Chandra is great counter to Nexus. I mean, on 6 mana you might just be dead against Nexus, so it's not that great against it. Cinder Price is good against Nexus if you want an effect like that. Alright. Yeah, those cards are cool, the Colder Hosers. I like them. Alright, Head Explosion. Still undefeated against any non-red deck today. So I'm gonna reset. Alright. I'm one of those person that you go on the internet and complain about. The Magic Pro League. It's okay, don't worry, don't worry. It's very normal to not know. You like vampires more than Esper. Oh, yes. I mean, I've been grind. I mean, yesterday I was platinum, and today I'm mythic number 100, under 54. My run is currently 17-4, maybe more. How much did I do today? I think I'm 6-2 today. So my run right now is 18-4 with this deck. Oh no, opponent discarded Soaring. Too bad. It's okay, Dexlan. Don't worry, don't worry. Good games. Thank you for watching. I've had a lot of requests about Simic Flash. I might apologize if that's the deck that you like, and I just don't. I just don't like it, so there's nothing I can do about it. So this deck will die after rotation. Maybe it will die as we know. It might change. We don't know. And also, there's 3 months of playing and having fun. Magic players love to just sit on their cards forever, and that's why people like Modern, because they can just buy a deck and sit on it forever. Actually, that's not even true. They just ban random cards. Oh, I got punished for playing Swamp instead of Isaac at the Chapel. But you know, I think that what's this block? I think that, you know, just playing a deck for 3 months is totally reasonable. Like, for example, Esper Control, I played it for 3 months because now it's not good anymore. So you just can't play it anymore. Yeah, that's... Alright. Oh no, Field of Ruin. Put as 3 Field of Ruin. I guess it's actually good that I slow roll this actually at the Chapel so they can't trigger this thing with their Field of Ruin. It's funny. Esper Hero is still good. I've never liked it. I've never liked it. Sorry. I liked it before, when the metagame was kinda, you know, ooh, before Nisa, but now with Nisa I've never liked Esper Hero. I've always thought Esper was very weak to Nisa. Alright, finally I can play my Champion of Dusk, drawing 2 cards. Alright, more Champion of Dusk, very good. This deck was not played before because Sorin was not before. Sorin is a very powerful card. Alright, you can't indestructible the thing, so I'm just gonna lose to this Liliana. That's fine. We were very slow. It's totally reasonable to lose to these kinds of cards. I mean, Arena, it's fine. It's not paper standard. It's Arena. Like, Arena's made up. It's popular right. Wow, they drew 4 Field of Ruins. That's unreal. Oh no, I can now kill my Godless Shrine and trigger this again. Alright, I lose. Good game. Oh, I didn't even see it? Okay, it's fine. Alright, that's the mono black. That's strange. Yeah, I'm gonna go get. You know, on D Spark instead of cast down. Hmm. Actually, Legion's Landing is very good in this matchup because we're playing against a control deck, so we might really want to just flip it. You want the deck for opponent deck? Yeah, that's true. Opponent deck's in sweet. Oh, that's a good curve. We only need Soaring here to just immediately just kind of win. Yeah, mono black control. When is the MCQ? I don't know. Okay. I think. Moment of craving. Okay. I could pump, but I'd rather go Legion's Landing. If I pump though, this one enlarges. I think I'd rather go Legion's Landing because next turn with the Sanctum Seeker it can go a little slightly, kind of go big. And I'd rather have cast down up than just play a top lane in this matchup. Chromatic Black. Yes, opponent must be playing that deck. Ooh, Argue Bloodfast. That's interesting. I'd rather just not play Godless Shrine because they have a Field of Ruin there. Alright, so they lose exactly 4 lives, so then after the Diablo Legion will get a counter. Wow, they just did that. Okay, I'm gonna win this game very easily then. Attack with all. Trigger, 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 trigger. I think I'm gonna just pump this. Yeah, they should be dead. You're at 3, 5. No, they're not dead, but they died next turn. Alright. I mean, Sephirai, it depends on how much money you wanna spend. Like, if you don't wanna spend any money on a game, you can't complain that you need to craft cards. Like, I don't know, if you go, I guess the classic discussion that we do every time. Yeah, if you don't wanna spend money, don't complain that the game is not, you know. Alright, Twitch extension should work. So on the right corner you should see the deck list. On top of just. Alright, maybe Duress is good in this matchup. I think I'm cutting the Lords against this control deck. I think I'm cutting the Lords against this control deck. And Mortify does kill Argue Bloodfast, but I don't particularly care about it. I'm just gonna have another 1-drop so I can go a triple 1-drop to flip landing. Tell them to make bigger icons. Yes. They think no. They got that feedback already. Does the deck needs white-black Soaring? I don't know what to tell you, my friend. If you feel the need of black-white Soaring, it's fine. I don't need it. When did you start playing arenas, Sephirai? I don't know. let's see if Sephirai has. I often just read chat and always think that it's question direct to me, but it's not often like that. Alright, I'm gonna discard cast down here. I want to keep all the champion. I think this matchup champion is amazing. And, yep, that is basically it. I understand Sephirai. I understand it. I understand it. The thing is that they kind of hope that people spend money, okay? That's just exactly what they want. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have traded there. I kind of regret having made that trade. I would have drawn one more card. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, Opalare. I believe this deck is the best deck right now. I'm sorry if you don't like it. There is nothing I can do to you. Alright, let's start for 5 game 5. If they ever remove a spell, they... Porca puttana Eva! Oh, I missed the gland drop, and the creature... I would have won this game so easily. I would have won this game. Hopefully they just flood out and I win regardless. But I would have won this game so easily. Oh no, look at what I'm losing to against. Alright. It's gonna probably be the end for Mango. I can't nothing against the powerful Ugin Liliana deck. No, this is like our third loss of the day. I don't think I've ever just missed the turn completely. It's the first time that happened in my Magic Arena career, probably. Alright, we got a restart, so let's roll the 750. No, it didn't. I mean, no. I think they'll print the missing temples, and maybe they bring back the checklist. So that all the arena players... It would have been nice also if they just reprint them the checklist right away. They just go like, you know what, we're gonna... Alright, it's a mirror match. We kept a very land heavy hand. But we have two pretty good cards, so I was happy to keep it. Then there's a new set next weekend. That's nice. How do you speak so well English? I did work with the English language for 3 years at this point. And, you know, that helps. I'll curve out with a 2-drop, which can block this. But of course, our opponent played 3 creatures, we played 1, so... We're very behind. Thoughts on the new Modern in Arena? Do you think they'll add Kaladesh and Amonkhet? I mean, they said they didn't, so no, they will not add Kaladesh and Amonkhet for sure. Also, they shouldn't. Kaladesh is the worst set of all time, and Amonkhet, we're not really missing it. I think if you go on Channel Fireball, you'll see a good video of the bandwagon. It's this video. It's this video. What do you need to know about Wagon? What's your opinion on the Mirror Animator? I'm not a fan. Did you go to the college? If so, what classes did you take? Blah blah something clever. In Italy, we have 1 second. We have a school that we have to attend until 19 years, and it's and you decide what to take. My school was a scientific school, scientific lyceum it's called in Italian, and then you can attend university, and you just decide where to go. It's not college, it's not like in America, it's different kind of education. I attended law, and I graduated in law after 6 years, and I have now a wonderful degree on my wall, and that's as much as I do with it. And that's the end of my education. Because I'm a professional Magic player right now. I'm not doing anything with it. Alright, I will block this. You think Naya Feather is really good? I disagree. I don't like it. Do you have to be in Mythic in traditional or constructed? Or what's the question? Jogger Micro for an invade? No, you don't. You just need to be top 1000. It doesn't matter which ladder are you top 1000 in. Actually, I can't see this game. Can you please explain more on why Kaladesh was the worst set of all time? Kaladesh was designed very poorly. There were payoffs and ways to make energy in the same cards. Aetherworks Marvel was clearly a messed up card. Smuggler's Copter, I don't think even a child would have designed such a powerful card. What else? They designed Aetherworks Marvel in the same set with Emrakul and Ulamog, so it was clearly broken. It was very easy to see as well. What else did they have? Oh, the energy package was just, super strong. Yeah, like World of Virtuoso and Long to Scab shouldn't have been designed like that. Limited, I don't remember. It was just very poor set, and I believe they just changed a lot the R&D after that set. The standard of that moment was awful, and a lot of people just quit playing standard for a pretty long time because of that set. So let's just forget about that set forever, and it's all good. Yeah, Sahili Feldergarden was just literally in the block that just missed a very powerful interaction that was in the block. So it was definitely a very low point of the Magic history. Alright, let's try Kaya. Kaya should be good in this matchup. Some Dusky Boy and Fi. Yeah, Damnatio Memoria for Kaladesh indeed. Let's just erase all the memories of that format. It's not even energy. At the beginning, energy wasn't a thing. At the beginning, energy wasn't a thing for like until they banned literally every card. Then that energy became a thing. It wasn't even played. Shot out when the Pro Tour with yeah, regress in the Tron. That deck was not very good though. Alright, we got a great hand here. We got a great hand here. No blocks. Whoa! Champion of Dusk. Hello, my friend. How is it going? Alright, I think I'm gonna offer the no trade. Because I need to protect my sword. Have you seen any matchups beside now that you like Kaya in? I think Kaya is for the mirror. And, I don't know, it's like Reanimator, maybe. I mean, I realized Wilmog and Emrakul, because they banned Emrakul. But it was also Emrakul. Like, they banned Emrakul at some point. Alright, they also go for that thing. As good as Mono Blue, indeed, yes. Mango, do you own the Power 9 cards? Yes, I do own the Power 9 cards. Alright, opponent's also curving out insanely good. They even curve it out better. But we're on the play, so... I wanna think that I'm gonna win because I wanna play. Oh my god, man, I don't know what to do. I think I'll do the following. Lieutenant, put a counter on the Lieutenant. This is a 5/5 and now can attack. Both at Soaring. I'd probably just trade like this, but that's okay. And if they let it through, and then they attack my Soaring, it's also fine. I think I'm very much ahead now. Again, if they trade, that's okay. Means that the Soaring dies. Alright, they don't want to trade, which makes sense, because they want to attack my Soaring. But I just let it die. This game is hard. We need to play well. Let's focus. When is the MPL weekly? I think it's going to be after the Pro Tour in Barcelona. Do you play sometimes ADH? I do not. I play a lot of for fun formats. I play Legacy. I play Pauper when it was good. And now it's unplayable, so I don't play it anymore. I play Cube, Vintage Cube Paper. I play... What else do I play? I play Vintage. But unfortunately, there's no one that plays Commander in my zone, my area, so I don't play Commander. Okay, I'm very tempted to double block it. Yeah, Pauper is very bad after the bannings and the Astrolabe. It used to be a very good format. I used to enjoy a lot Pauper. I used to travel like 1 hour to go to play Pauper on Friday night. Now I don't do it anymore. Now whenever I see Pauper, it's like, oh, it's the slowest format of all time. Like everyone's playing the same cards. And it used to be good because, you know, it was a lot of variety. Alright, so if I double block here, is there something that can punish me? Can this figure punish me? Yeah, this figure does punish me. I mean, it's a 2 for 2, this figure. It's not really that punishing, this figure. Because they go 4 damage here, 2 damage here, and then they can shoot... I think I'm double blocking. He shoots with Soren, yes. But it's not a problem, because this is a 3-2, so they need to kill... I don't know. This is just a 1 for 1, and I keep my Soren alive. It's not a printing rare thing. It's that they banned 3 very good interactive cards that made the format good, and they released the Astrolabe. That's just a combination of things that made the format bad, in my opinion. Hey Mango, I heard you complain about the mana base. Why don't you play to unclaimed territory? Because then I can't cast Plague Mare, or I can't cast Gideon in my sideboard. Also, the Azure Chapel will come to play tapped, so it's definitely not free. It's not a scrub land. Alright, this game is hard. This game is very hard. Okay, this game is very, very, very hard. Plague Mare not doing anything kinda sucks, because everything is in my sideboard exactly for this matchup. So that's definitely something wrong with it. Alright, let's go Sanctum Seeker. Maybe this. And then let's attack. I think it's Sorin. Once again with both. This is Death Touch. So if I double block, I kill both of them. Alright, so we keep on killing Sorins, which is okay. We might miss some lot of damage, but Sorin does give lifelink. So the race could just swing. Also, I don't know. I don't know if this was good. So opponent is a 5/5 that can attack and shoot the Sanctum Seeker. I think that's what my opponent is going to do this turn. Opponent very likely will attack and shoot the Sanctum Seeker. So maybe what I did was wrong in this game. This game was hard. This game was very hard. Vaughn is definitely being great here. Plague Mare is being awful. I'm gonna cut Plague Mare after this game. Had I attacked face, opponent maybe could have taken the 10 damage down to 5. They would have had Soaring, but it couldn't infuse the life. Actually, they could, because they would have gained life. And they had Soaring, so I think I'm actually happy with how it did. Opponent might just drawn better than us, and we lose. Yeah, opponent curved out. We curved out great, but our opponent curved out even better because they played a 1-drop, so they drew an extra card. 4D75, yeah. I mean, I am not a me. I don't see the future. Keith Agent, I don't know what to answer to your question. I don't know what to answer to your question. I guess yes, it is. Vaughn is good. Vaughn is good if it sticks. If it doesn't stick, it's not a good card. If it sticks into play, it's a good card. If it doesn't, it's bad. Like, if your opponent just plays Bona and you kill it, you know, it's a bad trade. Because they paid 5 mana, and you paid 2 or 3. That's why I dislike it. Yeah, I understand you can put it into play, but you'd rather put, like, Champion or Sanctum Seeker into play. Because they both have an anti-battlefield effect. I don't like Bona. I think it's bad. So, attack with all, put him blocks with a Sanctum Seeker, at least I can play Plague Mare. I think I'm doing that. Yeah, Jade, right? It's good. You should exploit the auto tapper. You should exploit the auto tapper on Arena, because, you know, also your opponent exploited. So you should always make the best out of the auto tapper. Hey Mango, just watch your last Legacy video. Yes. Random 6 will be the defining card of Legacy for a while right now. Why didn't you play Seeker? If I play Seeker, I don't have good attacks. Whereas now I could attack with my 4/4 into the 5. Yeah, there's very little way I can see myself. Post-combat sack the Seeker is definitely... But here we are. Yeah, Bona definitely won my point in the game here. I mean, Sanctum Seeker as well. Or probably just Soren. Soren did. Like, yeah, all the good cards were drawn in this game. These games, both of us drew very well. And I guess our opponent drawing maybe 2 Soren was the tiebreaker. Because if we draw Soren, you could have played champion, you know, and things would have gone much better. Exactly, yeah. Good game, good game, good game. Let's cut the Plague Mare and let's board it in maybe Celestial Purge for the red matchup. I don't have much. So what is a Celestial Purge called?